We cube it or lose it. One of the only things that will really screw up retention in the gold cube are bubbles trapped in the vortex mat. So what we want to do is we want to address those bubbles first during setup. When you address the bubbles during setup, you'll never have any problem while you're running. But you can't just run the water. You actually have to get the mat prepared to work. Let's take a look at the mat here. Now when you look at that, you see all those bubbles in there? You see all those, it looks like little diamond pieces in there. Okay, those are the bubbles we're talking about. Now you can see in this area here, it's nice and dark. And then you get over here and you got bubbles. So that's what we really have to get out of there. So the easiest way to get those out is to spray them out. Now I've got a little trick when we're doing our spraying, is we're actually, what we're gonna do is take the pump. Now remember I told you, black is the negative and red is the positive. We're actually going to switch those. We're going to switch them around, and when we switch them, it's going to cut the volume of the pump in half. So our water will be a lot more controllable. Let's go do that. We've got our water running now, and we're just going to take and just hold our thumb like we're spraying a water hose, a garden hose. And we're just going to start spraying that mat. We got to get that water forced way down inside to the mat, way inside. And we're going to spray that for about a minute or two and make sure that every single dry spot inside the mat is popped. Now, a dry spot, a bubble, is formed by surface tension. And gold will ride right over surface tension, and we don't want that to happen. So now, after we've got that sprayed, we should be able to flood this. Look at that, no shiny spots. We've got a little shiny right along that edge there. And if we're going to miss anything, that's where we'll miss it. So let's go ahead and get that one ready and the rest of the trays so we can start working. We've got the gold cube set up. Now we've got to add the gold banker. The gold banker is going to convert the gold cube into a high banker. Gold banker, cool, huh? We've got these two stand extender pieces right here, and then we've got the crossbar. The two extender pieces are going to go right on the legs. Put one on one side and one on the other side. Just gravity feet or gravity placed on there. We don't care about the tightening them down because it's all going to be held down tight. And then this bar right here is going to slide right over top of both of those extenders. And we're going to bring it, a good starting place for the angle of the gold banker is the same angle as the second one down. You see that angle right there? We're going to shoot for that first. Now if you're into some real heavy clay material, what you're going to do is you're going to make it sit flatter so you can work your material a lot better. In this cobble that we're working right now, we can actually set it as steep as we can so the bigger rocks will roll off on their own. All right, so that's the difference between the angles. Clay for flat, cobble's a little taller. So let's put the top gold banker right on there. Now the gold banker itself, remember it's got these riffles, it's got this drop area that drops into the gold cube. This little plate right here is actually going to sit over top of the crossbar. Now on this side right here, you'll see where this drops through. Where that drops through needs to be in the same place as our diffuser plate. It has to sit right on that diffuser plate, about 2 inches in from the end. So we're going to have to adjust these by sliding these guys out just a little bit. All right, so we're going to slide them out just a little bit. And now that sits on there just about right. It sits right on there easy. It's not pushing hard and we're not having to flex anything to get it together. So once we've got that together, now we can put the screen on. Now the screen has this little plate right here. That little plate is going to sit straight into the gold banker, just tight in, and then slide right down. And that's going to grasp a hold of everything. And you see how now it's all one unit. Well, it's all one unit. We don't have to worry about it sliding around. Now we've got to get the water hooked up. We're going to take the water we've got our spray bar here. Now these ends are not glued on. You can either twist them off, or if they're a little bit tight, you just rock them a little bit and then they'll come right off, all right? We got the blue hose, which is our makeup hose, and we've got this fitting right here that's gonna go to our black hose. That's the feed water. We're just gonna feed it into the holes on the side. Let me get this out of the way first. All right, now we got that out of the way. We can feed that easily into the hole on the side and then put this fitting right here on the side right here. All right. And just kind of guess with the angle that your water spray is going to come out. Then we can slide this up underneath the spray bar and lock it in. We're tight now. This hose right here, it goes into the water tray. Slide it right on there, and now that's our makeup water. And then we need to get our feed water. Our feed water is with our 5-foot hose. That 5-foot hose is going to go down inside right here.